Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anime Survivor episode 124. Whatever. Who cares? Not knowing what episode number we're on is a bit, so we're going to keep it going. I'm Max, and here are our lovely co-hosts, Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris the Coonercraft. You already know who I am. I'm not surprised.
Natalie.
Hi, I'm Natalie.
Sam. Oh, sorry. Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam.
And Mr. Vulcan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Vulcan. Hi.
Who's definitely not the only one of us who's giving a fake name. Let's be honest. My name isn't Max. It's the famous Jet Jackson. Anyway, I don't know. I went for the bit, I forgot what names were for a moment because I'm fucking exhausted. So
is Vulcan currently cooler than here, or is it also the surface of the sun? Dr. Vulcan, since you're an expert on Vulcan.
Oh, are you asking if the planet Vulcan is currently at a colder climate than it is on Earth?
Yes.
Well, if we're in the prime timeline, then unfortunately it's only a balmy 200 degrees on Vulcan.
God, that's relaxing weather compared to Sacramento.
Yeah.
But if it's the Kelvin timeline, it's dead. So.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, we're not here to talk about the weather as much as I love talking about the weather as someone who wanted to be a storm chaser as a child. We're here to play Anime Survivor, and by that I mean go through a BrantSteele simulation and comment on it. And today's episode is Mario Kart. You ready? We got characters from Mario Kart and characters we think that should be in Mario Kart, and they're here to see who can win the knockout tour. I guess.
Hell yeah.
Max, is this episode going to get embargoed by Nintendo?
Yes.
Just don't file a DMCA. We'll be fine.
Oh, that doesn't stop them.
Do we have to charge everybody $80 to be here?
Here's the thing. Nintendo won't even, there's a level of, irrelevant media where Nintendo doesn't bother filing a DMCA. And for me, that line appears to be the fan dub of the 1986 Mario animated film. Because that's just on YouTube, and Nintendo has done fucking nothing about it. So, until this becomes more popular than the fan dub of the 1986 Mario animated film, which, let's be honest, Anime Survivor will never be, I think we're fine.
Hey, don't let your dreams be dead like that.
I'll let my dreams be whatever I want. That's why I forgot to tag everyone in Discord that we're live. But I need to be I need to be an adult. So, let's go over our cast. First, we have our Mario Kart 64 tribe, which, let's be honest, is the Waluigi time panel. First up, we of course have Luigi, noted Antifa super soldier, and sad boy. Anyone have anything to say about Luigi?
He just needs to be freed. He did nothing wrong.
Yeah. Free Luigi. Next up, we have Mario, who's let's be honest, I don't fucking trust Mario. Mario's a class traitor. I think we can all agree on that.
He voted for Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mario voted for Trump, but he's a class... Mario could just be a neo-lib.
What if he's just an RFK?
I mean, he expanded executive
supporter?
power while he's in office, so...
What did he do?
Mario still shops at Target.
Oh, God. Stan makes a good point. Mario is wearing a red hat.
Mm-hmm. It is an M hat as well. You don't know what the back says.
Yeah, fuck Mario. Next up, returning from, Jesus, I don't think Princess Daisy has been in an episode for 90... We haven't had Princess Daisy back in 90 episodes, and I need to be very clear, it is literally all Thomas's fault. But Princess Daisy, one of the somehow best to never win Anime Survivor is here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a Daisy believer. That's all I have to say. She's here, she's sporty, she's willing to... I feel like Daisy is like Princess Peach if Peach was actually into tennis and not just doing it for social media clout.
She's a more competent.
She's sporty Peach.
She's like a Barbie.
Yeah, sporty Barbie is Princess Daisy. Next we have Toad. He has a serious case of ligma.
He forgot how dead-eyed he is.
Yeah, dude, the ligma's coming for him. And we of course have Waluigi and Wario, and Waluigi who has definitely fucked Daisy while she was dating Luigi, and Wario, who we can't decide is Alex Jones or a feminist icon, because he cannot be both. That is literally impossible.
He is schizophrenic. He has episodes where he flips between both.
We're gonna see. Yeah, if Wario votes out Princess Daisy first, he's gone back to Alex Jones. Next up, we have the Mario Kart Double Dash Tribe. These are characters who are also in Mario Kart, but aren't like core characters in Mario.
Wait, Pauline was in a Mario Kart?
Yeah, Paulina's in Mario Kart now. Paulina, the mayor of New Donk City, and Mario's first girlfriend, I guess, who has serious drives and oversized SUV vibes, let's be honest.
She would run over a small child and not stop.
Yeah. Yeah, Pauline seems like the worst of the suburban lifestyle. I don't know, I already hate her. We also have Chargin' Chuck. He's here to play football and drive a car. And go. Yeah, I love Chargin' Chuck. He has great, like, energy. Funky Kong, because sometimes you just need to play the game on easy mode. Isabel, who is here to write a fanfic about all of this. The Penguin.
Waluigi and Wario.
Yeah.
Is she gonna write about American or Mushroom Kingdom pop star Pauline's controversial relationship with NBA superstar Charging Chuck?
Yeah, of course. And it's gonna be very sexual because it's Isabel.
Yeah.
Next we have the Penguin, who is out for blood. Mario has killed their son, and they want revenge.
Those eyes do not scream mercy.
No, they do not. The N64 could not render mercy. And then we have Shy Guy, because I kind of ran out of ideas, and I figured just putting in someone who would be a cultist seems like a good idea.
I mean, he has a cool head. He looks like a ranger. He's like Forest Ranger Shy Guy.
Yeah, Forest Ranger Shy Guy. I like it. And then we have the tribe of characters that aren't in Mario Kart, but let's be honest, should be in Mario Kart. First we have Anthony Scapelli from the 1993 live-action Mario film. He's basically a slumlord. Is that his thing? He's a slumlord, right?
I think
It's
so.
been too long.
Which we'll get to the one you're finding funny in a minute, Chris. We have to talk about Anthony Scapelli first.
Okay.
He is the tertiary antagonist from the live-action Mario film. That's his thing. Then we have Fred Jones from Mr. Inc. He drives a van, so, you know, he should be in Mario Kart. Then we have the reason Mario Kart exists, because it's not Shigeru Miyamoto, it's Henry Ford. Without Henry Ford, there would be no Mario
The original
Kart.
racist.
Yeah. He's
He wrote some sayings.
he had some opinions that are retrograde.
Retrograde is a word.
So that's yeah. And then speaking of retrograde opinions, we have Speedo Racist. Not to be confused with Speed Racer. They are different people.
I feel like this was a trap designed specifically for me.
How the fuck did you think to do that?
Huh?
How the fuck did you think that up?
Speedo Racist?
Yes.
He's core panel lore. Speedo Racist has existed since like dubs are better than subs.
How have I never seen him before? Holy shit.
I like is Speedo Racist Henry Ford or Elon Musk? He's neither. Henry Ford is here, and Elon Musk is already Anime Survivor canon. He's an entirely new flavor of awful person. I don't have a good transition here because Vin Diesel is not an awful person and is going to have trouble with these fuckers. But Vin Diesel is here. Why has Dominic Toretto not been in Mario Kart? This feels like a snub.
Also, why is he with Speedo racist on the tribe?
He's on the tribe of people who aren't in Mario Kart but should be.
It doesn't matter.
This isn't a guilt by association. Sorry.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what kind of people they are. They can still be part of the family.
No, it matters. He only accepts criminals with a heart of gold. These are racists without a heart.
I'm just assuming that Jeff Probst said you're part of this tribe, and if you don't, you die immediately.
I mean, Jeff Probst kind of... much like me, Jeff Probst would love to just bring Vin Diesel into any season, because Jeff Probst's whole thing is like, oh, a guy with big muscles, let's bring him back again.
I mean, it works.
Jeff Probst has very simple taste in player. And then we have the Wright brothers.
They made flying cool.
Yeah, they did. Sam, I do agree. Speedo racist is just any NASCAR driver.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to be confused with any F1 driver. I'm not sure how racist they are.
It depends on what country they're in. Or from.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, who's rooting for who? So, let's go Chris first. Pick your poison from the Mario Kart cast.
Pauline, just because she is okay with vehicular manslaughter, and you know what? If you're gonna be in a kart game, you may as well be
See,
good with it.
the thing is, Pauline's up the game. There's a lot of step on me, mommy characters. Pauline is a drive over me, mommy character.
Yeah, she has to make sure you never give up again.
Yeah, you're gonna be real submissive afterwards.
You'll be real dead.
Yeah. Natalie, who are you feeling?
I'd like to root for the penguin.
Of course you would.
I want him to get his revenge. We have a personal relationship, me and the penguin.
That's true. You do talk about
He's very good.
the penguin a lot in the InfoWario panel.
My best friend.
Pauline drives in the carpool lane alone, 1,000%.
No, she has mannequins,
What's
so
the
she
truck?
dresses up to be her children.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't take a mannequin. Jesus Christ. She just flirts her way out of the ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, who are you
Not
feeling?
Well, I mean, I gotta root for the family, Max. This is a family show.
This is a family show, so Wario.
No, Vin Diesel.
Okay. And Mr. Vulcan, who are you rooting for today?
I am rooting for Fred, who, as we all know, suffers from multiple personality disorder and has narcolepsy and could pass out at any given time. I'm really proud of him for being willing to do Survivor without any kind of support system.
And you know, driving a van with narcolepsy, full of his friends.
Well, and here's the thing. Fred's other personality, Paulette, terrified of driving, has never been behind the wheel and will randomly take over, and it's a real fun time for the whole gang.
I'm very afraid of what you're doing to Fred so early.
I'm doing nothing his ascot hasn't already done to him.
That's fair. I'm a charging Chuck man. Let's go.
Stan is correct. Pauline doesn't brake for school buses. She accelerates through them.
Yeah. Yeah, school zone. Oh, good. Points. Pauline is she's so car-pilled, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we have a thing no one cares. Pauline finds a secret advantage.
It's a breathalyzer.
Yeah, it's a super idol. So it can be played
Oh my
after the
God.
votes are read, but it can only be played at the first tribal council.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's insane. I mean, it can be used only once, but still.
Well, it can only be used at the first tribe, and she'll give it to someone if she can't use it.
Appliances.
Okay, Mario Kart DS wins immunity, Mario Kart Double Dash wins immunity. So that means Waluigi time going straight to tribal council. Mario finds an idol. Given the direction we've immediately taken Mario, I assume he just found like all of Trump's criminal indictments and went, "Well, these seem fake." So
he was the plumber that cleared out that bathroom.
Yeah. He cleared out the bathroom of all the like the foreign affairs documents.
The TS documents.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Trump.
I got rid of those confidential forms for you. And yeah, this is Trump promising him clemency in case he gets voted out.
He has to win to get the pardon.
Yeah. God, Andrew's gonna be so upset about what we've done to Mario while he was gone.
Too bad.
Luigi and Wario have a major fight. Wario's the CEO, and this is Luigi.
Yeah.
I don't
Wario is trying to explain to Luigi that he should have empathy for that poor, innocent healthcare CEO.
Yeah.
He made a bunch of people a lot of money, and he was a job creator.
Yeah. A real working man's hero.
Yeah, those people that died just were not built different.
They should have considered getting better healthcare.
Yeah, like Dick Force Plus.
Damn it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Mario forms an alliance with Waluigi. This is not a high loyalty alliance.
Waluigi promised to shred all the documents.
Listen, this is just Mario trolling Luigi again.
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out. I do like that this is, Waluigi's the cleaner of the documents. He dealt with them. Okay. Over on Double Dash, Funky Kong and Isabelle bond strongly. I mean, look at Funky Kong. You can write a lot of fanfics about him without much effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of incest fics.
That are Isabel's like, man, being the city manager is so hard, and Funky Kong's like, I can make it easy with easy mode. So he does it. Yeah. Funky mode.
Funky mode.
It turns out nothing gets done right in funky mode, but Isabelle doesn't know that yet. She just thinks he did everything for her. She's gonna come back, open a drawer, and like a million documents are gonna fly out of it like a cartoon. Charge and Chuck and the
organized. You just stuffed them in here. Lots of them are crumpled.
They're ripped and torn.
What do you mean you forwarded all my emails to spam?
It's funky mode.
Not real if you don't see it.
Yeah.
No, that's actually terrible. She won't see all the kudos she's getting on her fanfics.
You know, those are going to her normal inbox.
Yeah, those are her secret
She
inbox.
use her work email for that.
She would use her work email for that. Not only are they going to her normal inbox, instead of getting them sent like each day a summary of her kudos, she's getting them as she receives them. So she's getting like 30 emails an hour congratulating her, and she cannot unsubscribe because it's funky mode.
It accepts all spam offers.
Yes, auto selects. Funky Kong's trying to help her by just auto accepting all spam offers.
Oh no, the city's bankrupt. Why did you send that Nigerian prince $5,000 80 times?
He asked
Funky
nicely. Mode. Funky mode. This is really stupid. Chargin' Chuck and Penguin find something in common.
Violence.
So, charging Chuck uses a special brand of oil.
Uh-huh.
And it turns out that lubricant was made of the remains of the penguin's child.
I don't think that's a bond.
Kind of a bond. They both intimately know their child.
That is something in common. You are technically right. The best kind of right.
Yeah, child's blood.
Yeah. As much as I like violence, I like Vulcan's
I think what they
answer
found
more.
in common is actually their mutual vendetta against Mario.
Yeah.
Charge and Chuck for being literally jumped on
Yeah.
continuously. Like he does it like 5 times to beat him, you know.
Yeah.
And you know the Penguins kid was thrown off a cliff.
Yeah.
Wait, does Charging Chuck have CTE?
Oh, 1000%.
Totally.
I'm not sure Charging Chuck is capable of speech.
So, does he have any brain matter left, or is it all just scar tissue?
It's all scar tissue.
Well, on the bright side, his brain is not smooth.
Yeah. It's not wrinkled either. It's just shrapnel.
It's pelted. It's like the moon.
As long as he can make finger guns, it's okay.
Yeah. Well, we're doing this, and Thomas is in chat going, they both want unlockable costumes. Not true. They're both fine with the clothes God gave them.
They don't even know they have clothes because one has CTE and the other is so trauma-filled that it doesn't even know what day it is.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Penguins are always wearing suits.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Charging Chuck was just born looking like that. Pads and everything.
If penguins were wearing a suits, where's the bow tie?
Use your imagination.
I can't. I don't have one.
It's underneath the flap.
I host an improv-based pod stream thing. I don't have imagination. Penguin and Shy Guy bond strongly. Their eyes are cavernless voids.
Yep. Like,
So-
they bond over their shared trauma of Mario fucking up with their entire family.
Mario has caused a lot of damage to this tribe.
So, Shy Guy is a Death Reaper, or is it a Soul Reaper,
Uh-huh.
and literally ferries souls to the dead, and has spent a great deal of time talking to Penguin's kid.
Oh, yeah, they're friends.
Yeah.
That
And the
kid just kept
hates
going,
the parent.
man, fuck Mario.
No, here's the thing. So is the Penguin the mom or the dad of the kid? I can't remember.
I don't think it was canonical in the game, so the Penguin does not have an assigned gender on this season. So
Okay.
whatever we want to refer to the
yeah.
Penguin as is fine.
Gender nondescript Penguin parent didn't know that their kid hated their guts and was grateful to Mario for ending their existence.
That's why the Penguin escaped.
Yeah. The Penguin was like, Mario, do me a solid. Can't go another day.
Yeah. Mario finds the Penguin. The Penguin's like, the fuck do you think I'm up here? My parent beats
Listen.
me.
All we talk about are how we're going to collect fish. I want to go to college. It keeps saying, get more fish.
Yeah. There's not fish in this world. It's frozen. Oh, wait. Anthony Scapelli finds the idol. It's good for him.
It's a money clip.
That, it was... one of his tenants paid rent with the idol.
Yeah.
He's still evicting them. He has a minor disagreement with Speedo Racist.
Anthony can't be out and out racist, but Speedo Racist is just like, nah, you just have to be proud of it.
This is a real Anthony Cuomo. This is a real Cuomo versus Republican situation. Like, come on, man, you gotta hide it a little bit better. Like, I know I hired you to run my super PAC, but Jesus Christ, dude, tone it down.
It's like, yes, I agree with you, but I can't say it.
Yeah. Henry Ford and the Wright brothers have a minor disagreement. I mean,
Listen, flying is better than driving.
Yeah.
It's just the truth.
yeah, as someone who works at an airport, yeah.
Yeah,
they're like,
Henry just
flying
mauled
car.
in that he couldn't build an airplane.
Mm-hmm. No, this is
He's
good.
ground fucked.
Yeah, you're stuck on the ground, get good, kid.
Yeah, get good. Alliance forms: Fred Jones, Henry Ford, Vin Diesel. I've seen better families.
Honestly,
He
I would
doesn't-
call this Bro Force Plus.
It is very Bro Force Plus score. Finn's fine. Henry's just like, oh yeah, he's that crazy uncle. Everyone's like, oh, uncle. Just don't get him drunk. He won't start ranting.
Wait, god damn it.
So is Dominic Toretto trying to like get into legal stealing?
He does a lot of stealing.
Yeah, but now he's trying to do it legally.
Is that the
mean,
point
he
of
has-
this alliance? Wage theft?
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
No. Dominic Toretto would never.
Okay.
He's too pure of a man. You need to just. The problem is.
He's just blinded by the fact that Henry Ford invented the first car.
Yeah, I think this is a real celebrity situation, and I mean,
And Fred drives a cool van, so like he's cool.
Fred's also here so Vin Diesel can teach him the values of family, so Fred stops trying to split up the gang.
You're not wrong. That would prevent a lot of their problems.
These two should really hate each other. Anyway, I think Toad goes home.
Yeah, he ain't doing shit.
Just, fuck Toad. Pauline gives the super hidden immunity idol to Wario.
Oh my god.
She listens to Info Wario on the drive
Totally
to work.
does. Totally does, dude.
Mario plays his idol for Waluigi.
Oh my god.
So is Pauline about to be Wario's next ex-wife?
Yeah. First vote, Toad.
You mean re-ex-wife? They were already married once.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, 2 votes Toad, 2 votes Daisy. As Toad is voted out 4-2.
Got it
Like
coming.
that.
The Daisy votes were Toad and Wario. Yep. This is InfoWars Wario. This is not
Yeah, 100%.
feminist icon Wario.
He's woken up and shows violence.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry Thomas, who's in chat. Your boy Toad's gone.
Yeah, but he was supporting Anthony Scapelli.
He was. Fuck Luigi's doing all right. And I had to name it the family. That's the legal requirement for Vin Diesel alliances.
It's just right there.
Yeah. Okay, Double Dash
Look.
Tribe is going to Tribal Council. Huh?
Oh look, they got rid of their deadweight of Toad. Now they won.
Yeah, well, dude, he was dying. He wasn't even really dying. He just kept pretending to be dying in the middle of the challenge. So they'd be like carrying the boat and he'd just collapse for no reason. And like, what? He's like, I'm dying. It's very
Almost no one
annoying.
else is supporting Scapelli. So.
Mario finds another idol. Jesus Christ.
I mean, Trump's back in office.
He-
Just, keeps hiding stuff.
Mario agreed to testify in the Abrego Garcia case.
Oh, God.
He really needed another one after he just misplayed an idol.
Yeah, he's not good at using his pardons. Luigi and Waluigi bond slightly.
I don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, this is wrong.
I mean, Waluigi for the right incentives will sell out anyone. So
Mhm.
maybe Luigi's like, hey, person, how can I get close to my brother to?
Hey,
Make him go
Waluigi,
away.
you're not a CEO. You seem pretty crimey. Know anything about firearms? And Waluigi's like, maybe we can be friends.
How do I
Maybe
get?
they're just enjoying some tacos.
No,
How do I get my brother to fall on some bullets?
we need to get more lead in Mario's diet.
They like completely different types of tacos.
They do.
Like Waluigi wants vulture meat
Yeah.
and Luigi wants a normal fucking taco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both like birds in their tacos. Just, there's normal bird tacos and whatever the fuck Waluigi is cooking.
Yeah.
He's just
Princess
poking
Daisy.
random
Daisy and Waluigi find something in common as well.
They both are sick of Luigi.
Yeah, I was gonna say they are fucking right now, but that is also fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, while Luigi's like, he's so weird. He didn't even like my buzzard tacos. And Daisy's like, the fuck? Mario and Wario have a major fight. I mean, this is clear right on right violence. Don't worry, within 5 minutes they'll apologize to each other.
Yeah,
But-
it'd be just like Elon and Trump.
Yeah, but for now, Wario is accusing Mario of being on the Epstein list.
Yeah. I mean, he's still sleepy, Mario to Wario, and always will.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Luigi, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
The hit list.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's the least loyal of them.
Yeah, he's like, I know what I need these two people for.
Gotta keep your enemies closer than your friends.
Yeah.
What the?
Pauline and Shy Guy have a major fight.
She was going 80 in a 25. It's fine.
She confused him for a child and tried to run him over. Oh, you're an adult? I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're only half worth half the points.
Yeah, oops.
Whoopsie.
Let's see. Anthony Scapelli and Vin Diesel have a small fight. I mean, you know what tears apart a family? Eviction. If you get kicked out of your house, it tears your family apart. Vin Diesel knows that.
You can never tear apart the family.
Never tear apart the family. Fred Jones and Henry Ford have a small fight. Do you think Fred drives like a Toyota?
Ford doesn't make vans.
Ford does
Not
make
anymore.
vans.
No.
Not anymore.
No, they do.
Oh,
They-
it's like they make the
They
transit-
make commercial vans.
Yeah. I think Fred drives a older Chevy. And
Oh,
how
okay.
fucking dare he
Oh,
do that?
Fred would drive a Chevy. You are 100% right. Fred is a Chevy man.
Yeah, he wears an ascot. That's close enough to a bow tie. Chevy's a bow tie. How fucking dare he?
Yeah.
I mean,
Gotta get a
Mr.
Ford,
Volkswagen.
and Fred's like, nah. Fred leaves the alliance. Let's split up, gang. Okay, I think Shy Guy goes home.
Probably. There's no alliances here. Does anyone even have an idol?
No. They're just
Yeah.
here. Pauline.
Probably Shy Guy.
Pauline.
Probably not.
Funky
Shy Guy.
Kong. Pauline is voted out 5-1.
She was too big of a Karen.
Yeah.
They decided they had to get rid of some of the drama,
Yeah.
and I guess Shy Guy was in the right, according to the tribe.
To be fair, again, she did run him over because she confused him for a child.
Oopsie, teehee.
Oops. Okay.
Alright, well that's my pick dead.
Yeah, you gotta switch.
Fuck.
You
Shy
could
Guy.
you could go to someone less problematic like Speedo Racist.
No, I'll go. You know what? Yeah, let's just accelerate this shit. Speedo racist. He has us in the bag.
I don't like when we refer to accelerationism and racism in the same sentence. Could we not do that?
All racism.
Accelerate. God damn it. Oh yeah, so current America. Love it. Thank you.
Mhm.
So we have fuck Luigi and
Great.
fuck Mario.
Both going swimmingly.
Shy Guy finds an idol. And the family's doing better now that Fred isn't there. We have some, so Charge and Chug, Funky Kong, Isabel, Penguin, and Shy Guy, they win 3 hens and a rooster. What's the money on Charging Chuck immediately killing all the chickens without
Oh.
consulting the
Funky
tribe?
Moon.
Oh, they were handed over and then immediately killed by him.
He broke their necks on the walk to camp.
No, not even to walk to camp. He just did it right in front of everyone.
Jeff, thanks for the chickens. He
yeah.
pulls one out and just kills it. It does not break eye contact with Jeff.
He starts eating it whole.
He's like, this is easy, and Funky Kong's like, yeah, because you're doing it in funky mode. And then he tries to do it, and he fucks up, and the hen gets away, but like it has a broken leg.
Because it's funky mode. So it was easier to catch afterward.
Yeah. I don't know why funky mode is so funny.
Also, what the fuck is Speedo Racist got to do with a dozen eggs?
He's gonna throw them at someone's house. He can't do a crossburn in here. He's got to improvise.
No, he refuses to accept them because they're brown eggs.
I mean, I was just thinking he was going to store them as a valuable commodity to sell later.
Yeah. With how expensive eggs are these days, I could buy a home. I do love it's 12 brown eggs. He just throws them on the floor.
That's fair.
Or else it's like, I wanted those eggs.
No, they weren't the right white eggs.
Yeah. Mario has a meltdown.
He ain't getting that pardon.
Yeah. Yeah, Bowser made a mean tweet about him.
He appeared in a true social post.
Or he
Wow,
accidentally
that's
like was exposed to 5 minutes of MSNBC and went, "Wait, is this reality? Oh no."
No, that channel is blocked for him.
Yeah, he forgot he's not supposed to listen to Rachel Maddow.
The new tax bill cuts some funding to something he exploits to make money.
Yeah. He's very upset about it, but he still supports it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
As long as it hurts something.
yeah, he's basically Lisa Murkowski and Suzanne Collins, so good for him.
Oh, he'll be very troubled about it, but still vote for it anyways.
Yeah. At least Tom Tillis is screaming about it in the Senate chamber. But then we have to remember Tom Tillis like wrote a bill that was accused of disenfranchising black voters with surgical precision. So, you know, he still sucks. Anyway, I hate everything, and Charge and Chunk and Funky Kong find something in common, so...
Funky Kong likes how simple Charging Chuck is.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
he
Charge and
had a
Chunk...
problem-
Charge and Chuck has serious funky mode vibes.
Mhm.
Isabel and Penguin also find something in common. I
They
think...
great. They just have a tender love of all things /fic on AO3.
I was gonna say, Isabel has been writing Penguin fanfic of Penguin killing Mario, and Penguin's been reading it for ideas.
That would be better.
Yeah, God, Kiki's right behind me, and I keep giving her my arm, and then I'm like, wait, I need this for, like, the mouse. Charge and Chuck, Penguin, and Shy Guy form an alliance. What do we want to call this?
Nothing. 'Cause Penguin would use Charge and Chuck to kill Mario.
Oh, they all want to kill Mario, let's be honest here. Even Shy Guy, despite, you know... Shy Guy thinks Mario's just in the wrong cult. I feel like Shy
Mario
Guy
Hit
has
Squad?
serious, like... What cult vibes do you get from Shy Guy? Like, I'm feeling Jonestown.
I was thinking just like regular old Mennonites.
Maybe he's a surviving Branch Davidian.
I was between People's Temple and Branch Davidians. Branch Davidians would be like huge Trumpers, though. People's Temple would not.
Nah. Would it be Heavenly? No, Heavenly Gate. I'll die.
Heaven's Gate, yeah. But also, like, he has the outdoorsy stuff. So, yeah, he could live in the jungle. He's got the hat for it.
Yeah, he's a Jonestown survivor.
Yeah. He still visits from time to time. Charging Chuck works hard at camp and becomes tired. Vin Diesel and the Wright brothers have a small fight. It's weird. They are family. But
yeah,
but
but
they're the wrong
not
kind of
in a
family.
car.
yeah, that's true. They are not.
In a car.
I mean, if I know anything from the Fast and Furious movies, it's that Vin Diesel will only fly if it's in a car.
Exactly.
Like in one of the movies, they're in a plane to get airdropped into
In
like,
cars.
huh?
And they're airdropped in their cars.
Yeah, they're airdropped in their cars. He is in a car the whole time he's in the plane.
Yeah, so he's upset that the Wright brothers' shitty plan can't lift up a
Yeah, he's like, why is it? Yeah, get a car in there, then we'll talk.
Yeah.
If I can't put my Dodge Charger in your fucking plane, it's pointless. Yeah. See, chat, because I'm bad at reading chat. Chat's with me. Shy Guy has Jonestown vibes.
Fair enough.
Okay, or Mario Kart 64. Another one of them's going home. I mean, I think it's Daisy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think sexism will prevail.
They're like, we can't have a woman here. It's men only.
First vote, Daisy. Daisy.
Ah, shit.
Mario. Daisy is voted out 3-2. Fucking. Oh, wow. Luigi, despite being. Yeah. Luigi, they voted him out. What the fuck's wrong with you? This makes no sense, okay? So,
Yeah.
Luigi, I would have expected to vote out Daisy, but he didn't. Like, oh, God, I hate it. I hate it.
Prison's getting to him, man.
Yeah.
He's trying to go for that Trump pardon.
I mean, of course he didn't vote out Daisy. Whatever. Tribe swap. First tribe. Sorry. First tribe is now Fred Jones, Funky Kong, Penguin, Speedo Racist, and Wario.
Speedo Racist and Wario are gonna immediately form an alliance.
Oh, yeah. Double Dash is now Isabel, Mario, Vin Diesel, Waluigi, and the Wright brothers. And Mario Kart DS is Scapelli, Chargin' Chuck, Henry Ford, Luigi, and Shy Guy. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's see if there are any like actual alliances. Okay, yeah, Mario and Waluigi are together. And that's the and Chargin' Chuck and Shy Guy are together. Isabel finds a secret advantage. She can block the vote of any one player at the next tribal council. If it's not her tribe, she gives it to someone else. Which is good because she wins immunity and Mario Kart DS wins immunity. So 64 is going to tribal council.
Again.
And all that happens is Fred Jones impresses the rest of the team. Good for him. Huh?
He got really, really good about parallel parking his van.
Yeah.
Fred had a conversation with all of his other personalities and enacted an entire play of Shakespeare all by himself.
You are going in such weird directions with Fred Jones.
Because Fred is boring on his own, but if he has a significant mental health crisis, he's fascinating.
I mean, I feel like, have you seen the newer Scooby-Doo cartoons from like the past, God, at this point, 15 years?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, where he just like becomes the traps man.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's really into traps.
he's really into traps. Good cartoons. Also, the weird one that has the American like Family Guy style animation where Daphne's legitimately insane.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. Okay. So you understand that Fred can be less boring.
I do, but I think this is a more interesting play.
I just wanted to make sure you know that there
Not
are
wrong.
there are versions of Fred that aren't boring. That's all I needed to confirm.
I do know that Fred has been more interesting.
Okay. Secret advantages ruined Survivor. Oh gosh, we're getting takes. I think specifically this secret advantage was bad because it just made it so 4 people voted in a tribe of 5, and that's fucking stupid. You should not have even numbered. You should not reduce an odd number of votes to an even number of votes. Anyway, Vin Diesel and Waluigi find something in common. I think Vin Diesel is 100% scouting Waluigi to join the family.
Oh, 100%. He's real good at stealing stuff.
He's so good at stealing stuff. He wasn't a big fan of Black Adam, so he might not like The Rock. It's perfect.
And he can drive a car.
He can drive a car.
Minimum qualifications for joining the family.
Can drive car.
Can drive car, good at stealing.
Some characters actually aren't good drivers.
Wise.
So, yeah. Yeah, new member of the family from like the 7th movie. She's just a hacker. That's her thing.
Weird.
And I'm definitely not watching these movies.
They're fun. They're fun. Sam, they're fun. They're fun. Henry Ford has a major meltdown. I think
no one wants to read his manifesto.
Thank you. I was gonna get weird, and by weird I mean painful.
Yeah, it's just like,
He found.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say he found out that paid sick leave exists in the United States.
Oh God. Next, you're telling me
no.
sometimes people get maternity leave. No, they don't.
They explained what a Saturday was to him, and he became so incensed that he stabbed one of the producers in the eye.
But then, yeah,
And somebody
that's true.
told him that women are in the workplace.
That's what happened with the second meltdown. Was he was told women are in the workplace now.
What do you mean I have a unionized factory?
This is awful. How much do they make? $40 an hour. That's more than $5 a day. What the fuck? Charge and Chuck leaves the Alliance. Which didn't even register a name change, so that's fine.
It wasn't real.
Nope. Okay. Wario goes home?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't formalize the Speedo racist, so...
Speedo Racist lost his vote.
Oh, it's gonna be 2-2, isn't it?
Maybe. Maybe Fred goes home. First vote, Penguin. Penguin.
Why?
Speedo Racist. Penguin.
Why?
Natalie.
Oh no.
Penguin never got to exact revenge, and you have to pick a new character.
This is so sad. Maybe Penguin was blabbing about their alliance with people who aren't on the tribe. Like, oh, I have these people, and they're like, we're taking them out.
Penguin has one ally,
One ally.
and
That's
it's Shy Guy.
a good
Hey,
ally.
that's still better than
I'm friends
most.
with occultists. They won't betray me. After what they did to Leo Ryan. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I'm supporting Isabel now.
Okay. Oh no, you stole my backup. Charge and Check better
I
go the
often support
distance.
Isabel.
Huh?
I often support Isabel.
Yeah, she's my girl.
Good pick.
Okay, iced coffee, pastries, coffee, and tea brewing supplies. How does Speedo Racist feel about this?
They're brown, so he throws them out.
Well, I think with the coffee, he insists they give him a bunch of cream for it.
No, Max,
he-
that would be mixing of the colors.
Oh God, you're right.
Yeah, if it's not a light roast, it ain't the right roast.
But the pastries were like croissants, so they're French.
Acceptable.
Okay.
The iced coffee, this brown shit, on the ground.
He wasn't on board with the tea until he found out that it was from like a colonial corporation, and then he was down.
Oh, it's from India. The British.
They were
India?
exploited, right? I'll only buy this if it's unfair trade.
I need some of that good slave tea.
Yeah.
The tears really help it out. This tribe just wins iced coffee. I think on a caffeine high, Isabel would be the worst of these five.
Oh, 1000%. She would start.
Yeah.
She would start like open micing her fan fiction.
Yeah, I think Vin
Well, she's
Diesel was
writing,
able to.
like-
Huh?
She's writing like 1,000 words per hour.
Yeah, I think Vin Diesel was able to get them to switch his iced coffee with Corona. His writer, like Vin Diesel's writer, 100% is he can only drink Corona beer.
Yeah. No water, no nothing. Just
Yeah,
pure
just
Corona.
Corona.
He must have a blood alcohol content above 08.
Yeah, at all times.
He drives better when he's buzzed.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's on his 50th DUI. It's fine.
Yeah. Fred Jones and Wario have a major fight.
Fred
Wait, are the
was-
Fast and Furious movies just how good Vin Diesel he's driving?
Yeah, let's be honest, he's not driving, he's sitting there on a bench making vroom vroom sounds, and they're putting the car in post.
Yeah.
Fred shopping him in.
Fred and Wario have a major fight. I think what happened is the Mystery Machine van's radio is stuck. He can't change the channel, and it's Info Wario. And the reason he can't change the channel is because Vulcan, what was it? Paulette is one of the alter egos.
Yes.
Big Info Wario fan, switched it to Info Wario and broke it, so Fred couldn't change it back when he resumed control.
Just rip the tuner right out of the
Yeah,
radio.
rip the tuner right now, because Paulette can hear everything that's going on when Fred is in charge, and what she wants to hear is Wario's soothing voice.
Also, big fan
Why
of
is this causing a fight?
Fred fucking hates this.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fred hates this so much that he has already slashed one of his wrists and had to use the ascot.
Also,
to stop
Paulette ordered a pallet of Dick Force Plus, and apparently Wario does not accept returns.
No.
Fred is like, I don't know what's happening to my penis.
And Daphne's a little
Saturday.
worried because she doesn't like him that well.
Well, I mean, she left him for Taylor McCotter, so Taylor Hotner. There we go. I remember names from the cartoons.
Now, after Fred slashed his wrists, he asked Wario if he could get some Band-Aid Force Plus, and Wario said no.
He's like, I don't sell real medicine. Funky Kong and Wario have a small fight. I think Funky Kong proposed that instead of just like Force Plus, he should start selling Funky Mode medication. And
Just sugar pills.
it is just placebos. And Wario was in until he saw the contract.
It's like, whoa. 40%.
80%.
80%. I don't like this funky mode.
Yeah. Yeah. Fred Jones and Speedo Racist have a minor disagreement. Again, I think while Paulette is racist as fuck, Fred hates this shit.
Accurate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Speedo Racist is criticizing him for having a light brown person on the team named Daphne.
Well, no, so Paulette is also really into Speedo Racist. And so Fred woke up in the middle of that, realizing he was trying to ask Speedo Racist out. And Fred is still straight. So it's very confusing for Fred.
I was also gonna say, Speedo Racist, he's a real, like, Scooby-Doo purist. He doesn't like the newer stuff because, yeah, I mean, obviously he doesn't like Velma, and he's right to, but he just likes it for the wrong reasons.
Paulette has been sending Speedo Racist deep-faked nudes on her Truth Social account to Speedo Racist.
I think we should move on.
I totally confused Velma and Daphne. Shows what I know.
It does. Well, Velma is white in the original series. She is Jewish in later iterations, and in the Scoob movie, she was Hispanic, because for the most part, they just kind of go, they will kind of race swap the character with the voice actor, or at least they do that with Velma. So like when Velma's voice actor was more like overtly Jewish, so like yeah, Velma's Jewish now. Who fucking cares? They're Scooby Doo characters.
Not wrong.
Yeah. And yeah, she is Indian in the Velma series because it's Mindy Kaling, but the Velma series is hot fucking garbage.
I thought that was a saying.
Yeah. Huh?
I thought that was a saying.
Yeah. I think Daphne's Asian, Shaggy's black, Scooby doesn't exist, and Fred is white and has no penis.
Wait, sorry, they don't have Scooby.
Scooby is not in the Velma series.
The fuck?
Scrappy is.
I can't.
Scooby
How
isn't.
can you do?
We should just move on before our brains explode.
Yeah.
My brain was in the process of exploding. I was about to get CTE.
Good. Yeah, he isn't even called Shaggy. He's called Norbit. Or Norman. Yeah, Norbit? I don't know. No, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
To be fair, his name is not Norville. There we fucking go. His name is not
Norville?
Shaggy. No, his name has always been Norville.
What?
Yeah, that's fair. Shaggy.
Yeah, Shaggy's name has always been Norville Rogers. He goes by Shaggy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's kind of an obvious nickname. I didn't know his name was
Yeah.
something else, but like hearing that it's something else is completely unsurprising.
Also, of all names, Norville Rogers.
Yeah,
I mean, if my name was Norville Rogers, I would totally.
I would also go by Shaggy. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's... God.
Mario and Waluigi have a small fight. I think that Mario never realized that Shaggy's name was Norville, and Waluigi had to break it to him. And even though it's true, because Mario didn't know it, he refuses to believe it was true.
Yep.
Classic Mario.
Yeah.
Also, like, Shaggy legally got changed Shaggy.
Oh, no, Mario got it legally changed to Shaggy for him without his consent. And now Shaggy's getting deported because his name doesn't match his birth certificate.
It's fine. He'll be perfectly okay in El Salvador.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Anyway, the Wright brothers have a major meltdown.
The car superiority is getting to them.
No, Vin Diesel drove a car into their plane.
No, he jumped his car into their plane while it was mid-flight.
Yeah, he was like, "Sorry guys, I just had to show you how much better cars are."
While screaming family.
Yeah, family.
Don't catch me.
Plane no match family. Waluigi's impressing the rest of the team. Fuck, Luigi dissolves.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. Henry Ford and Shy Guy have a minor disagreement. I mean, Shy Guy as a member of the People's Temple is kind of a communist, so this fucking checks out.
I just don't think it would be minor, but hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe he's testing the water.
Shy Guy is just engaging in some light unionization of the workforce.
Yeah, you know, it's just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Also join our cult. Scapelli and Ford have a major fight as well. Do you think Anthony's trying to raise the rent on the factory?
Oh, 1,000%.
A nice car factory you got here. It'd be a shame if I raised your rent 30%.
Yeah, there's not commercial rent control, so you're paying 1,000% more.
Henry's like, that's really unfortunate. I guess I'm gonna have to take it out of my laborers' paychecks.
Yeah, of course. Fuck him.
Yeah. Charging Chuck and Shy Guy bond slightly.
I mean, Shy Guy is slowly being pilled on the just hit it with a car.
Yeah.
Resolution.
Charging Chuck is continuing Pauline's strong work of what if we used a car for our problem.
Yeah. They can't sue you if they're dead.
It's true. Henry Ford works hard at camp. He's tired. Good for him. And then he gets hurt, but he gets stayed in the game. That's really unfortunate. Someone's going home between Fred, Funky, the Racist, and Wario.
It's time for Funky Mode.
I'm upset because I like these characters. I don't want any of them to go.
I know.
No, they're all so good.
Speedo Racist. Speedo Racist. Funky Kong, Funky Kong. It's a tie.
Oh boy.
So there's a revote. Speedo Racist is voted out.
Damn. Well, there goes another one of mine. Shit.
Yeah, Wario flipped. Okay. Okay, Chris, pick a new friend.
Wright brothers, because I wanted to see how they get revenge on Vin Diesel.
Yeah, he did destroy their plane. Stan's devastated about the loss of Speedo Racist.
He was really good.
He was a fun time. But let's be honest, his stick was getting old. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Mario Kart 64 wins immunity. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
DS is going to Tribal Council. Okay, Fred and Wario have a major fight. I mean,
turns out Speedo Racist was actually carrying their team.
I really
Fred
think...
is still mad about InfoWario being stuck on in his van.
Yeah.
It's
So-
still going.
It's worse than that though, because Paulette's a super fan, and so is Krishnan, the other personality he's dealing with. Although Paulette and Krishnan fight a lot over who's the bigger fan, and so now Fred's been waking up to weird manifestos written by each one of them about how Wario is going to be their god and savior and is going to fix this country.
And wet dreams about Wario, right?
What?
And wet dreams about Wario, right?
Oh, 100%. The problem is Fred's having the dreams, and he's not into them.
So Fred's van has now become a Wario Atasha, and Wario's is in a string bikini on it.
He's like, what happened to the mystery machine?
100%.
I think what I'm hearing here is that we're gonna have to do a Blood Water episode where Fred plays against Paulette. The voices in his head become a real character in return.
That's what I was hoping for long term. Yes.
Okay, it's a real draft situation. Draft Dean Venture. Funky Kong and Wario also have a small fight. I mean, I think Funky Kong's sitting there and he's like, my radio show's in funky mode and it is somehow still better than what you do.
Is Funky Kong Joe Rogan?
Oh no.
Oh my God, I see it.
Yeah, no, because they're friends.
Oh yeah, fair.
But Funky Kong does have a podcast, and it is on Spotify.
And it is a blatant ripoff of the Joe Rogan Experience. But Wario thinks it's a ripoff of Info Wario and is trying to get dues.
They're also comparing view counts.
Yeah. Wario's winning, by the way. Funky Kong's guests are exclusively insult comics with less than 100 views on Instagram Reels.
He interviews the Andrew Tate clingers, not Andrew Tate himself.
He's like, I couldn't get Sneeko, but I got one of Sneeko's subscribers.
You got the moderator of R Incel.
Yeah. Or I mean, if we're gonna be problematic, the moderator of our anime cons. He sucks.
Yeah, but you expect him to suck.
The moderator of I would hope the moderator of our anime cons would be better.
No.
Because I'll start reading his stuff and I'll agree with him on like panel quality, but then I come to the conclusion that people just don't really like. A lot of people don't try very hard with panels, and there's a real problem with like Q&A panels where the Q&A in character. And he's like, yeah, in character Q&A panels are bad, but also so are being black in the anime community. I'm like, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's how I knew he was a. That's how I knew there ain't no fixing that.
Yeah, he's just racist and transphobic.
And unfortunately, he runs the Anime Con subreddit.
Yeah. Wright brothers are impressing the rest of the team.
They fixed their plane.
Love it.
They stole the engine out of this Charger and just like, haha, fuck you, Vin.
They've repaired their plane in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yeah. Natalie.
My girl.
Isabel's bonding strongly with Mario. What fanfic did she write for him?
She wrote a fanfic about him and Luigi actually getting along and being.
Is
happy
that what
brothers
Mario
together.
wants? In that fanfic, did Luigi decide to join MAGA?
Yes. It's an AU.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good.
It's what January 6th worked.
Yeah, Isabel also bonds strongly with Vin Diesel. She just wrote him a better script for Fast X.
That's not very hard.
It's not, but Fast X is so family driven, it's hard. It's hard to write a better script that Vin Diesel will also like.
Fair. And also, like, they run that series into the dirt, so even fanfiction is better.
Yeah. I think 9 was the peak stupid and 10's just bad. It's really hard to recover from Cars in Space.
Cars in Time.
Okay, we have Vin Diesel and Waluigi forming an alliance.
The better family.
Starting a family.
Vin Diesel's Waluigi's gonna get pregnant.
Yeah. This is it the Ulta universe? What's it called?
God, I don't know.
God, I'm trying to remember.
Ford has another meltdown. He's like, what am I gonna do without the Klansmen to run my shop? Hi, Kiki.
Hi, Kiki. You found out that the union got a contract raise again, and how fucking dare they?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean they can strike now?
This is bullshit. Anthony Scapelli's coming in. I saw your union's getting paid more. I think you should pay more rent. What are you doing giving it to those hard-working people? I gotta feed my family more caviar.
These strikes are lowering my property value.
Yeah. Get them out of here. Any means necessary. I got some goons you can hire. They're union.
Yeah, the union is in bed with the mob. It's just like, oh hey,
Yeah.
hope you like paying protection money.
Anthony Scapelli has a minor disagreement with Charging Chuck. I think Charging Chuck is actually the organizer of his goons union. He's like, wait, you want us to bust up a union? I'm not busting up a union. My brain may be shrapnel, but I know it's right and wrong.
Not a class trader.
Yeah. I ain't no class trader. I was the star quarterback of my high school football team before I took Pauline's SUV to my skull.
I thought I could take it.
He thought he could. He really did.
Look, I've tanked every linebacker, but I couldn't take a SUV.
Yeah, the fucking cop batons and power hoses. I could eat that shit for breakfast. I'm charging Chuck.
Charge those police lines.
I think Henry Ford's going home.
Yeah.
Shy Guy plays his idol. First vote, Shy Guy does not count. Shy Guy does not count.
Actually had votes.
Shy Guy does not count. Henry Ford goes home.
The OG racist is gone.
Yeah, we did it. Okay, we are at the merge. So our merge players are Anthony Scapelli, Charge and Chuck, Fred Jones, Funky Kong, Isabel, Luigi Mario, Mario, Shy Guy, Vin Diesel, Waluigi, Wario, and the Wright brothers. Chris
Honest.
is rooting for the Wright brothers. I'm rooting for Charge and Chuck. Natalie is rooting for Isabel. Sam is rooting for Vin Diesel. And Mr. Vulcan is rooting for Fred?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I did it. We're going. We got this, team.
Yeah. Honestly, impressed that Anthony Scapelli's still in.
Anthony Scapelli. Well, he's only been eligible to be voted out like once.
I mean, still that one time.
Okay, Fred Jones finds a vote sacrifice. He can choose to not vote this round to get an extra vote for a later round. Scapelli has an idol. Fred Jones has the extra vote. Mario has an idol. Our Fuck Mario alliance is Luigi, Waluigi, Wario. And the better families, Vin Diesel and Waluigi.
I didn't realize that alliance was still going.
Yeah. Funky Kong wins immunity.
Funky mode.
Yeah.
He's on Funky Mode.
Yeah, it was very easy because they just went, okay, so everybody else needs to like balance on this like pain contraption. Funky Kong, you can just sit down. If you stand up, you lose. He's like, okay. And they give him an extra chance when he stood up anyway. Shy Guy's
Like, oh, I
impressive.
forgot. I wanted to use the bathroom.
Like, that's fine, Funky Kong. Shy Guy's impressing the rest of the team.
Every time he enters a puzzle challenge, it's just one piece missing.
Yeah. Funky mode.
He's regaling the tale of how they killed all those actors.
Yeah, talking about his BFF Larry Layton. I need to stop.
Vin Diesel is a major meltdown.
Dude, it's just Fred keeps.
The Wright brothers stole his engine.
They did. Yeah, yeah.
They flew off with it.
Yeah,
He can't get up there.
yeah. Our plane now has the engine of a Dodge Charger.
They also threatened to give The Rock top billing on their next airplane movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
No, they're trailing a banner that says "Fuck Vin Diesel."
Yeah.
They're actually going to reboot Fast and the Furious as a airplane chasing franchise,
Oh, good.
and they're going to call it Too High to Crash.
Is Sully gonna be in it?
Sully's going to be the leader of the group, who's drunk all the time on the intercom.
What about Nathan Fielder?
Nathan Fielder is going to play Tom Hanks' illegitimate son.
Hell yeah. So anyway, Kiki's having a moment, as you can probably hear,
Yeah, I can hear.
Just a tad.
but it's also
Stop
very...
choking. Stop strangling Kiki, Max.
She's eating my hands.
You don't need
Yeah,
that.
because you're strangling her.
Luigi leaves Fuck Mario, and a new alliance forms of Fred Jones, Isabel, Luigi, Mario, Shy Guy, and Vin Diesel. There we go. The real
This
family.
is the new family.
The true family.
I always get upset when an alliance forms without Vin Diesel in it. It feels wrong, so we'll take it.
We know he always forms one. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, it makes more sense to form a big family at the merge.
It
'cause
does.
You got more people.
Uh-huh. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna find out. First vote. Oh, Fred's not voting, by the way. Wright brothers. Charge and
Fuck
Chuck.
you, they're in the sky.
No, not my boy. Wright brothers. Wright brothers. Charge and Chuck. Chuck. Chuck is voted out 8-3.
I don't like either of these options.
No.
CEO Antifa Super Soldier Luigi is now my boy. Sorry, my dog's being so silly. I apologize for everything.
No, you don't.
I don't.
He's always in the right.
Kiki's always on the right, but you all can't see Kiki, so that's a you problem.
I know. How dare?
Yeah.
How dare we not have foresight to see this through the
God,
internet?
Funky Kong automatically wins reward.
He's on funky mode.
Fucker mode.
Yeah. Fred wins immunity. Vulcan, was this Fred or Paulette?
Or is it... Oh, he went to the bathroom.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
This was actually Gregory,
Oh,
his Russian double who really hates the Ukraine and promises that Russia did nothing wrong.
So the American Republican Party.
Yes, but with a James Bond era villain accent because Fred doesn't have good vocal skills.
That's fair. Okay. Good for Gregory. Gregory.
Gregory.
Gregory.
Gregory.
Gregory. If the accent's too good, you get sent to jail. It's kind of how it worked in the 80s. Mario and Wario have a major fight. Sleepy Princess
Keeps
Peach.
calling him Sleepy Mario.
Yeah, he's been calling him Sleepy Mario. Mario's not about that because he's on board now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he has proven his Mario credentials.
Yeah.
So how dare?
I think Wario thinks Mario is faking it for clout.
Yeah. It's like you're just trying to get a pardon.
Yeah. It's like I've done the dirty work. I hid the documents. I had Waluigi burn them.
Where did that penguin kid go, huh?
Nowhere.
Found in Torino Chrome Factory.
Yeah, but it was for Trump.
Is Wario a penguin kid truther?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the penguin the kid was harvested for adrenochrome, but the adrenochrome was for Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mario has to keep that secret.
Gotcha.
Fred Jones and Shy Guy bond slightly. I mean, a cult never breaks up. This doesn't work. Fred splits the... I don't know, man.
Does the Shy Guy claim that his cult is the answer to Fred's multiple personality disorder?
Yeah. Vulcan, how do you feel about the People's Temple?
I can totally get rid of the other two.
Yeah.
Fred.
You just gotta listen to Jim Jones talk, and you'll be better.
Yeah.
So, Fred may believe that's true. The problem is, all it really does is give Fred a meth addiction.
Oh, God. What did Fred do to you?
Are you okay?
It's adrenochrome. You can't imagine that stuff's really anything other than hard drugs, can you?
Shy Guy's not an adrenochrome harvester.
Yeah. What?
I mean,
Shaggy is totally an
Exists in the Jim
adrenochrome
Jones
harvester.
gay.
So, anyway, Funky Kong and Waluigi find something in common.
Waluigi's
Random
trying to
person's
figure out
here.
They
both believe in the value of jorts.
Jorts are pretty sick. I have a pair of jorts right now.
Yeah, Waluigi would 1000% wear, like, cutoffs. Just for the sake of it. But he would make sure that, like, his legs were extra hairy that day. Yes, there's Funky Kong is here. He's on funky mode, and it's working out for him real well.
He's done a lot of winning by doing nothing.
Yeah. Another alliance forms, but it's without Vin Diesel.
Fuck Vin Diesel Alliance.
I'm distraught.
The anti-family.
Yeah.
Is it called Family Feud?
It should be, though.
We're playing the I don't know how to spell words game real quick. I mean, here's the thing. This could either be Let's Split Up Gang, or they could just all be fans of Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
They smell what the Rock is cooking.
They're all fans of Dwayne The Rock.
They can smell what The Rock is cooking. And yet, random person, Wright Brothers is here. Don't you want to play as the Wright Brothers in Mario Kart? That's what we're here to figure out. If they should be in Mario Kart.
Also, their plane is really fucking sick now. It has a Dodge Charger engine.
It does.
Really cool.
They stole it from Vin Diesel. Hey, Kiki? Sorry, I'm distracted by my dog again. Okay.
Hey, from a movie? Wait.
What? Yeah.
Hold
The
on.
Wright brothers are from my favorite movie. The one with them in it. Anthony Scapelli is real, though.
Yes, they're all real.
Fred Jones is using his extra vote. So he gets to vote. Who's casting the extra vote, Vulcan? Is it Paulette or Gregory?
Gregory wanted to, but Paulette's the dominant voice now.
Okay. First vote, Scapelli. Funky Kong!
No.
Scapelli! Funky Kong! Funky Kong! Funky Kong! Funky mode is over, everybody!
No, not funky mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't
Would you
funky
say?
mode his voice
Would you
away.
say he's been defunct?
Yeah. We no longer have the funk.
I'm distraught.
Good. So yeah, Scapelli is from the live action Mario movie. He's the tertiary villain. Anyway, Sam, you were rooting for. Oh no one was rooting for Funky Kong, right?
Nope.
Part of me kind of wishes I was, but
Yeah. he was your spiritual pick if you didn't pick
Yeah.
Vin Diesel.
I'm just happy White Brothers is still in there with their sick Dodge Charger.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. True Family versus The Rock. I love that it is literally identical alliances, but one has Vin Diesel and one has the Wright brothers.
Because they have that sick plane now. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. They literally just went, "Oh, you stole his engine? Cool, we'll replace you in the alliance."
Yeah, they're Finn's coming out a little strong. He sits in this car, just makes engine noises now.
He
It's
does.
very sad.
What I love here is that Fred is the least loyal in both of the alliances, but Vin Diesel has a little more loyalty in his than the Wright brothers does. So I don't think they're going to be able to smell what the Rock is cooking for long.
I mean, you say that, but that is a very sick plane now. They even stole the lights off of the car, so it's just glowing in the sky. It's really cool.
God, it's becoming a car.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a plane car.
Yeah, they're gonna just replace the wings with just really big side view mirrors. Anyway,
The propeller is just a chrome spinning rim.
Fred won immunity, and Mario and Wario are having a small little fight.
Small fight.
small fight.
I don't get why Wario is so focused on accusing Mario of being a faker in his transformation into just the worst fucking person.
Because Wario wants all the glory for himself.
It's tough. Wario's having trouble realizing that now he is actually on the side of all the evil corporations he has railed against. And yeah.
He's having a crisis of faith.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Do you
he
think that
won, but did
Wario-
he really win?
Fred Jones is no longer a rock enthusiast.
Oh no.
And
They
Vin
split
Diesel
up from
takes
the
a nap.
game.
The Rock enthusiasts have to get Vin Diesel out now.
Yeah. I love that Fred immediately got hurt afterwards, as if, like, Paulette took over and went, "No, you are a fan of The Rock," and, like, smashed his head into a tree.
No, the Rep Brothers just threw a rocket at him from his plane.
Yeah,
plane.
yeah. Yeah, Dwayne came on the island and just beat the shit out of him and left. God damn it. Excuse me. God damn it. Okay. So, Tribal Council. Guts. Capelli has an idol. Mario has an idol. Fred has an immunity necklace.
Fred's part of one big alliance and just with another big alliances that have to be almost the same members.
Yeah.
It could be Fred.
It can't be Fred. He's safe.
That's what he wanted me to fuck.
He won it twice. Anyway, Scapelli plays his idol for Wario. Any votes cast for Wario will not count. Wario. 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 Wario.
Damn.
Wario. Jeez. Wright brothers.
Oh, fuck these people.
Mario. Wright brothers. Wright brothers are voted out 8-3-1.
Fuck.
Or
Doesn't matter.
6-3-1.
All they're gonna do is fly off the island now. Vin's still not gonna have his engine.
Yeah, they flew off with the engine.
Yeah, Vin has no car. So, who are you rooting for now, Chris?
Isabel.
No, you
Wait,
can't.
I have Isabel.
Hey, Isabel. Shit, is anyone not taken?
Your
Yeah.
options are Scapelli, Mario, Shy Guy, Waluigi, Wario.
Wario.
Okay.
You gonna do the voice?
I don't think anyone wants to hear the Wario voice. Isabel wins a reward. She shares it with Vin Diesel, the Shy Guy, and Mario. Fred Jones wins immunity.
Jesus Christ.
Mario gets another idol, so he has 2 now. Jesus Christ. This is such main character fucking syndrome. This is Mario's white privilege coming through.
His MAGA privilege coming through.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's... I hate it. Scapelli and the Shy Guy have a small fight. To be fair, the Shy Guy's definitely not paying rent. He is engaging in a rent strike.
He's a squatter.
Yeah, he's a squatter, you know. Cool. Fred Jones and Mario have a major fight. Vulcan. You're our Fred lore master, so would you like to explain this to us?
Okay, so you have to understand Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. For Fred, this is just one person with split personalities.
Yeah.
And so Fred's getting pretty pissed off every time Mario corrects Fred on who he's talking to. Because he thinks he's talking to the collective embodiment of all their personalities.
Despite seeing all 4 of them at
Right,
the same
but the
time.
thing is, Fred sees all his personalities as if they're real people every day. He
They
thinks
are
that
real.
man is filled with those personalities.
Okay.
He literally talks to them as if they're there, like ghosts.
Okay.
He's got Dexter syndrome.
Yeah, okay.
So he's getting real pissed off because every time he runs into Mario, he's like, "Hey, Wario," and Mario gets furious.
Yeah, he's like, no, that is yellow Mario. I am real Mario.
And Fred is like, "Well, I think Paulette's real. What are you trying to say?"
You mean Pauline? My first girlfriend? Mayor New Donk City? Okay. Anthony Scapelli and Luigi Bonds. No, Luigi, don't do it. Luigi has to just be... He's getting closer to the enemy.
Here's the thing: Anthony
He's,
Scapelli has a necktie, and that's exciting to Luigi.
He's very CEO energy.
He's trying to rebrand his CEO murder as like right wing thing, so he can avoid going to prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah, God. I did it because he wasn't denying enough healthcare, guys. Get it together.
You should have killed more people.
That's why I support the big beautiful bill.
He's like, "Let all the peasants die."
Yeah. Yeah, this is just all Republicans. Republicans all the way down.
Disabled people are just freeloaders anyways.
I'm not mad with the world, I promise. First vote, Anthony
Starting to be angry,
Scapelli.
though. We're making the country. Okay, I can't do it.
Mario.
I can't do it.
Scapelli, Mario. Scapelli. Scapelli, Mario. Scapelli is voted out 6-3.
Get fucked, Pocket Man.
Yeah. Wario Waluigi voted with him against Mario.
Like how he literally just put that in chat and was like, "Oh, well, now your guy's gone."
Yeah, Scapelli still here is the last message in chat. Let's pin that bitch. Okay. Moving on. Mario has 2 fucking idols. Waluigi and Wario not doing a good job getting rid of Mario, as the true family seems to still be dominating this game. Though, Mario and Shy Guy are more loyal to the rock enthusiasts. So, we'll see how this
There
goes.
could still be a coup.
Yeah, they could, like, take out Fred or something. I don't think they take out Vin.
I mean, it's getting real pathetic. He's been in that car just making the same room
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
for years
They're
now.
like, Vin, there's no engine in the car.
He's not a Warhammer, or he can't just make the car move his mind.
Well, he's having like Waluigi make car sounds for him sometimes. Just paying him. Waluigi wins immunity. Fred can get voted out finally.
Oh my god, it's a miracle.
Yeah. 1 immunity per personality.
So he gets a new one.
Luigi and Waluigi bond strongly.
Turns out murder's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Waluigi, big fan. They're still like. And the thing is, again, they don't agree on the taco meat, but they're really on board with the same taco seasonings. Prep style. It's really just Luigi's sticking point is the dude uses fucking buzzard meat, but we have the same seasoning packets, the same toppings, we use the same brand of tortillas. We could get along if he wasn't so fucking weird.
Yeah, but he's learning to embrace the weirdness.
No, he's trying though. Because Waluigi is family.
Vin Diesel's finally accepted his engine is gone.
Yeah, yeah. He finally realized the car's not going anywhere.
His buzz came down and he's like, wait, I'm not driving.
Yeah.
Where's my engine?
Someone give me a Corona. Okay. So, Waluigi and Wario are the only ones not in Big Alliance. So, I think in theory one of them is going home.
Or Fred goes home immediately.
Maybe.
He is by far the biggest threat, but that's not how this game goes.
Yeah, it's Fred or Wario. Mario plays his idol for Luigi. Okay.
Why?
First vote
Well,
Mario.
He wants
Wario. Mario.
See, he wants to pretend to help Luigi
Yeah.
when Luigi got no votes. That's
Yeah. He's like, see, I'm performatively a good brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wario's voted out 6-2.
Bye,
yeah,
Wario.
I currently have the pick of death.
Ah, shit, I guess I have to leave now.
Yeah.
Super Wario has been canceled.
Yeah, you've been canceled. Okay, Chris. You have Mario, Shy Guy, and Waluigi.
Shy Guy.
Okay.
Hopefully he dies immediately. He hasn't done shit.
Jeez. Vin Diesel in an
Sure.
alliance with everybody.
Vin's gonna win, isn't he?
No. I think Mario's winning. Mario, Luigi, and Shy Guy are now more loyal to The Rock than they are Vin Diesel.
Yeah, but
We'll see. Isabel wins a reward. She takes
Vin
Vin, Shy Guy, and Mario with
family.
her. They get a barbecue with their loved ones. Who's Isabel's loved one? Is it a pile of paperwork?
no, it's a hardbound copy of all our fan fiction.
No, it's Chuck Tingle.
Yes. Oh my god, they would be best friends.
Chuck Tingle.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Chuck Tingle is?
No.
Google him right now.
Yeah.
God.
He is magnificent.
What are you about to do to my search history? My Google.
There we go.
recommended-
Perfect. with such book titles as "The Physical Manifestation of Wordle Pounds My Butt" as a
Oh.
slightly frustrating but ultimately
this
rewarding
fucking
and
guy.
meditative
Okay.
daily routine.
Okay.
The Butt
This
Counter
guy.
of the Opera. Head by Daylight. God damn. Yeah,
It's just.
They're so good.
not counted by anything.
Is this the guy who has a fan fiction about fucking a Parasaurolophus?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
With
Slammed in the
These
butt
are
by my
all-
Hugo Award nomination.
Bigfoot pirates haunt my balls. The fuck?
He's
these
a
are
hero.
all real books. You can actually buy these. They are on Amazon.
I love his costume. Just a pink bag over his head with sunglasses over the bag.
That's beautiful, dude.
Creamed in the butt by my handsome living corn.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, that's Chuck
Bigfoot
Dingle.
Dinglers.
That was important.
Okay, that was beautiful.
Vin
I'm
Diesel invent.
Glad.
Huh?
I'm glad I learned that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Vin Diesel obviously invites his entire crew, and yeah.
And Shy Guy invites their entire cult.
Yeah, they all hang out. Mario invited Peach, but she was too busy hanging out in another castle.
No,
Well,
she's
I
restrained.
invited his cult, but no one showed up because they're all dead.
Yeah,
No,
It's too late.
they dug up their bones and they're just in a box.
yeah, the bones are there. That's what they did with Paul Walker.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Brian's there. You know, just
Yeah. Vin Diesel even got one of them to bring him a new car. Okay, Fred Jones wins immunity.
how many? So is it Fred or is his personalities rotating around?
Yeah, who's in charge this turn, Vulcan?
Didn't.
I don't know.
Honestly, I think it's Gregory.
Okay, Gregory.
Get it, Goody.
Gregory. Shy Guy and Waluigi have a minor disagreement. I think Waluigi just inherently finds the Branch Davidians more fascinating.
I think Waluigi just wants to try Shy Guy's mask, and Shy Guy keeps telling him that his nose won't fit.
That, thank you for having a good idea, because I feel like ours are all bad right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're struggling.
I'm just basing it on images. That's all I'm doing.
That's a classic Thomas move. Yeah, I agree. Waluigi stole Shy Guy's mask to try it on. It didn't fit, and also they realized that Shy Guy's face is an endless void that they have all gazed into.
And now their souls have been taken.
He's the elder
Fred
statesman.
is fine. Only a couple of his personalities were stolen. Shy Guy ran out of space.
Fred has spare souls. It's fine.
Oh god, that means Shy Guy could actually cure Fred by taking each extra personality as they emerge.
Shy Guy could, but he can only absorb a few a day.
Oh, well, that's not enough.
Yeah.
He needs to take some Void Plus pills. Void
So,
Force Plus pills.
The problem is
No.
the rate at which Fred develops personalities. Does Fred develop personalities faster than Shy Guy can consume them?
Yes.
Yes.
He's had 60 years to develop thousands,
That's
tens of
fair.
thousands of
Shy Guy
personalities.
can eat about 10 a day.
So given it's been 40 years or
Mhm.
80 years,
Fred has the equivalent of a Philosopher's Stone's worth of personalities.
Oh god. Anyway, I have the sneaking suspicion Waluigi's going home here.
probably.
Waluigi, Shy Guy, Waluigi's voted out 5-2.
He unveiled the Eldritch Horror, and now he must suffer the consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Waluigi's leaving with the mask, though, just to be clear.
The island is essentially the end of the first Indiana Jones movie. It's just nothing but ghosts swirling around a gaping opening void.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I guess the
slowly
episode's over.
manifesting into the island from Lost.
Yeah.
Shy Guy's Jacob.
Wait, but what if he's the smoke monster?
Yeah, sorry, Shy Guy's the smoke monster. I don't remember what that guy's name is.
I don't either.
It's... Lost
never
was a
watched
show.
Lost.
Okay.
Lost sure was a show.
So the situation here is Mario is now the only one more loyal to the rock enthusiasts. The True family has Isabel more loyal, and then it also has Fred and Vin Diesel. And also, congrats on Vin Diesel of getting the True family formed at Final 12 to Final 6 together. I don't think he's ever done this before. Unfortunately, he has to turn on the family.
Hey, congrats to Vin Diesel for holding a franchise all of this time. I don't think any of us thought he could do that.
No one did. The
No.
Rock helped. Just don't say that.
The Rock assisted.
Yeah. Does The Rock have his own franchise? No.
Yeah, it's called Rampage.
That's one movie.
I mean, he does have his own franchise. It's called Fast and Furious.
What? No, it's called Walk Hard.
I love that. I love the
He has
Dewey
a
Cox
game.
story.
He has a game. It's called Rock Paper Scissors.
God damn it. Timeless. Isabel wins
Maybe the
immunity.
legend.
Holy shit, Isabel won.
I know. I can't believe it either. So Fred Jones and Shy Guy bond strongly.
Fred hasn't had this much time to be Fred in a long time, but
Yeah.
because of Shy Guy's opening void,
Yeah.
it's freed him for just a few minutes a day to be Fred for Fred time.
Yeah, Fred
Yeah.
time. Which is mostly him trying to figure out how to fix the radio.
Yeah, because again, Wario sucks. So
Yeah.
And spray paint over the Itachi, Wario.
Yeah. Mario's impressing the rest of the team. He fixed the Itachi for one of the characters, Paulette.
You realize it was just a vinyl and just peeled it off?
Yeah. No, Mario put it back on.
no, actually, Mario explained to the team or to the island how to successfully transfer your saves from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2.
It's very easy.
Not according to the internet.
Yeah, they're fucking dumb.
True, and here we are doing the same thing.
The Switch is like, hey, would you like to transfer your saves? And I'm like, yes. And then it does it.
Yeah, I don't own the Switch 2. I'm just
I know you
going
don't.
off the internet being angry.
Yeah, you just have a
Yeah, but
Switch
apparently
Lite.
it doesn't work sometimes, but whatever.
Because you have the Switch Lite, right?
No, I had the regular Switch, and then a different human took it with them. So
Oh.
Different human.
You didn't keep the Switch?
no, when they moved out, they took the Switch.
What about
Did
Oh.
not tell me until later.
Wow. Alright.
what the fuck?
Are they dead now?
No.
But here's the real question. Am I gonna get my Legends of Arceus game back?
Yes, you will.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So I would like to play that again.
We'll get it back, I promise.
Okay.
You can borrow mine, I think. Or did I not? Did we only have one copy?
We only had one copy.
Yeah, alright.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, you might have walked to the store and purchased it as soon as I got off work.
Yeah, I might have done that.
Back when
Check
we
in my
lived
closet
within
real quick.
walking distance of an independent game store.
That closed and had extremely inconsistent operating hours.
And almost never had new games.
Yeah.
But they had Pokemon, because Pokemon sells.
Yeah.
It'll forever sell.
Yeah. Anyway, Fred leaves the family. Let's split up, gang!
Also, Vin Diesel has a major meltdown,
Yeah.
but who
It's
cares?
because Fred was threatening to leave and then he did.
Mhm.
Anyway, so Fred's getting voted out 5-1, right?
Probably.
That should happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mario, Fred, Vin, whoa, Fred. Fred is voted out 3-2-1.
Goodbye, Fred. Goodbye, Paulette.
Luigi
Goodbye,
and Shy
Gregory.
Guy went for Vin Diesel.
I mean, Shy Guy was Vin Diesel was trying to take away his source of sustenance. Now he has to become a vengeful spirit of the island, sucking all souls.
That's true. I mean, anyway, the problem now at this point is, yeah, Vin Diesel is the one most likely to get sent home.
No.
Yeah. He built the family and they betrayed him. Isabel wins
I mean,
immunity.
most of the family just really wanted to meet The Rock, and that's why they're there.
Yeah, they're only hanging out with Vin Diesel so they can meet The Rock.
They want the chance to get the Rock's autograph.
Yeah. And
They
let's be honest, they only want to
always
meet The
cook
Rock
it.
so they can meet John Cena.
Now that they've met The Rock because he came to beat Fred's ass, what more do they need?
Yeah. Alright, Mario has an idol. This is last round to use it. Isabel and Shy Guy bond slightly. I mean, I think she's harvesting his souls for, like, writing ideas.
He's given her the souls of the damned to bring her fanfiction to life.
Yeah. Her fanfiction is
She's
now
seen-
cursed.
She's seen into the void, and
It is now
Got it.
not only figuratively cursed, it is literally cursed. Isabel and Luigi bond strongly. Pounded in the butt while assassinating a healthcare CEO is finally finished.
she saw into the void, and now she's Clash Con.
Yeah. And Luigi and Mario have a major fight. Again, Luigi just does not like the political turn his brother has taken lately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just can't have it.
Okay, Sam, I'm sorry, you're about to lose Vin Diesel.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Nah.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose.
I mean, if Vulcan
Sha-
lost Fred, but I don't think Vulcan wants to root for Mario given the current situation. We're just gonna see. Mario uses the idol. First vote, Vin, Luigi, Vin, Luigi. Vin Diesel's voted out 3-2.
Who did Mario use that?
Mario used it
Idol
for
for?
himself,
Gotcha.
and
Yeah.
then voted out Luigi over Vin Diesel. Final four!
Oh god, I have to. Is it even okay for me to pick somebody?
No, legally you can't.
All right,
It's forbidden.
Yeah.
I'm just a
Wait,
loser.
if Mario had used his idol on Vin Diesel, he could have gotten his
Did-
target out.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true. I don't
If
think he
only
cared.
Mario had any strategies.
Oh my god, Shy Guy
Shy
won.
Guy wins immunity. Let's fucking go.
That Eldritch buff.
Takes Isabel and Luigi. Isabel leaves the alliance. Oh no.
Alright, who's getting domed?
Shy Guy takes Mario. Isabel and Luigi have to make fire against each other. Isabel
I think
wins.
Isabel's gonna win.
Luigi's eliminated.
writing
Isabel just
contest?
burned all of her fan fictions. Not even that. She just like unleashed a flame war, and that started the fire.
She made a
I
sun
was just
instead
gonna
of
say
fire.
her Flash fiction is just fire. So
So anyway, I think Mario wins. Unfortunately,
gross.
He shouldn't, but you know what?
yeah. Oh wait, Isabel.
A
Hey.
Or girl, the one time I don't root for Isabel, Pauline wins fan favorite.
America's just so carpilled.
Yeah. That was a season, all right.
We sure did it.
We sure saw Isabel finally win Anime Survivor.
Is this her first win?
Yeah, this is her first win.
Oh my gosh, now she can finally get published as a real author.
Yeah, yeah. Isabel, instead of winning $1 million, she just gets a publishing contract from Penguin House. Unfortunately for her, it is led by Penguin, and he is looking for revenge. So he is gonna drop Isabel's book off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that was Anime Survivor. We did
Yes,
it.
it was. We sure did.
So, ideally, our next episode will be July 6th. It depends slightly on how, assuming everybody's available on July 6th, which
I'll be driving home from AX.
we will find out closer to date. So, yeah. Anything fun anyone wants to say before it's over?
If I see you at AX, hey.
Chris will be at AX. Thomas will also be at AX. I will not be at AX. I'll be not doing anything, which is desperately needed because I'm always doing things.
Yeah, you need a break from life.
Yeah, I should just drop myself off a cliff like a baby penguin.
Maybe not that. But
Any other parting words? Stay hydrated.
Don't die in the sun.
Yeah, don't die in the
I
sun.
love throwing baby penguins off of cliffs.
I don't. Andre, don't tell me what to do. Stay thirsty, my friend. God damn it. And try hydration take. Wow, Andre. Brave man.
I'm fucking thirsty, dude.
Yeah, nope, you gotta stay thirsty.
Die well and die often, and preferably die soon.
I love it. Hey, I want people to die well, die often. This is good. Anyway,
I'm gonna
thank you
drink
all for
so
coming.
much water that my blood thins, dude.
And have a fantastic